Getting a better idea of just how many people are applying for medical marijuana cards.
Yeah, we found the numbers after a viewer asked how to apply for one. Joe Chiodo answers the good question.
Here at Green Clinics in the River Market, they have a team of doctors inside ready to give physician certification for medical cannabis. They tell me more and more people are coming in every day wanting to get their hands on one of these.
The Green Clinics, this is Morgan.
Patient consultant Morgan Michelle Boehm says the high times we're living in have her answering a high number of calls from potential patients.
The conditions that they have would require basically a lifetime dependency on medication, and they don't want that.
KCTV5 viewer Katie John is one of them. She emailed me asking, how do I get a medical marijuana card? She suffers from many chronic diseases and is in pain on a daily basis. Morgan says getting approved isn't hard.
Oh yeah, it's a huge relief.
And her desire to help is personal.
And we had a death in our family.
Which is why she's applying for a card herself.
And I've been diagnosed with PTSD, so that's something that has a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of depression and anxiety.
So here's how to get the card. You must get your physician to make an official diagnosis of a qualifying condition. Those conditions include chronic pain, cancer, and many other illnesses. There's a full list on KCTV5.com. If it's a mental health condition, you will need a diagnosis from a licensed psychiatrist. Next, take the records showing that diagnosis to a physician willing to give certification for medical cannabis use. You can ask your own doctor, but not all are on board just yet.
Yes, there's a huge need for that.
That's where Green Clinics say they're playing a role.
What is the difference between the doctors here and the doctors at my normal, doctor's office?
Just a willingness to certify.
That's it? They didn't have to go to get an extra certification for themselves or anything like that?
No, it's just a willingness to believe that cannabis helps people.
Next, submit your forms online and apply. You should have your card within a week. Missouri's been accepting applications for 2 months now. I called to see how many they've received.
We have 8,880 total applications, and we've approved 7,800, and even a little stronger than we might have expected.
Keep in mind, dispensaries in Missouri don't open until spring 2020. But until then, your Missouri card allows you to go to other states and purchase from medical dispensaries there. The closest ones up and running are in Oklahoma and Arkansas.
There's this stereotype out there about potheads and people just want it to have fun, but for so many people, it just helps them be normal.
Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.
If you would like to apply, we've got links on our website to help you out. Just head over to kctv5.com and click Found It on 5. And if you have a good question you'd like Joe to answer, just email him at goodquestion@kctv5.com.